And good morning, everyone, and welcome to Port Center Spotlight Podcast. It is a Port Pride Friday. It is a Port Championship weekend here. Super excited this morning. We know who this young man is, Coach Damien Strihrasky.
I wouldn't say young, but thank you.
Working on it.
Yeah.
At one day we were.
That's right.
This is Coach Striharsky from our championship football team. The buses are like running. We're going to have a parade here in just a short time, but Coach was nice enough to give us a few minutes on a busy morning, a busy week. So thanks for a couple minutes.
Appreciate it. Hey, anytime. It's exciting to go out there, talk about what's going on, and explain to the community, what's happening right now.
Yeah. If you're watching live, please jump in. Wish the team, wish Coach good luck. Coach, how you feeling? I feel like I can feel this reverberation coming off you, energy coming off you. How you feeling?
Just anxious, excited, obviously, and just, obviously a little bit of nerves, but I mean, that's to be expected.
Yeah.
But really excited just to get up there and get going.
Are you sleeping at night? Are you going to
No,
bed?
Not at all.
You're up all night?
Yeah, it's tough.
Are you watching film? Are you reviewing your plays? What are you doing?
Constantly. One thing that, the coaches and I have been doing all year is just working on, business as usual, as Coach Slot will always say, so nothing really changed this week as far as preparing. And, one of my famous lines, obviously stolen, but failing to prepare is preparing to fail, so that's like one of our things. It's just getting it going, getting out there. And we always try to practice within the elements. So last week in the semis at Middletown, against Glens Falls, and even Ardsley before that, the last couple of weeks, it was all going to be outdoors. So we practiced outdoors. This week, since we're going to be in the Dome, we tried to get practice inside as much as possible. So we rented out with Burke Capelli's Sports Center on Wednesday. Okay. So we got in there with the joint practice indoors. Yesterday we got into the gym, so we're just trying to, get everything set in place.
Yeah. You talk about the elements. Friday night when we played in the snowstorm, wherever we were against Ardsley, you guys were up on the practice field. The snow was coming down. I mean, again, there was energy on the field that you could just feel like, wow, these guys are ready to go.
Yeah, it was like out of, you were there, but it was like out of a movie scene. You're looking for the lights, and you're looking down at the other team playing, and the snow's coming down. The boys are screaming and yelling. I was like, we got this.
Big flakes.
It was crazy. Beautiful. Yeah, I took a picture.
But even Thanksgiving morning, it's raining, and your boys are out there running in the rain, hooting and hollering.
Yeah. Dark, cold, jury. I mean, that was I would say fun practice. They made it fun, but I mean, the weather conditions were god awful. It was horrible. But you look back and you're like, wow, that actually I think paid off for that game. Friday night.
Yeah. It was incredible. Coach, you've had momentum here. You've built momentum with your coaching staff, and then you said business as usual, failing to prepare. How have you kept this momentum going, though? It's been 3 stressful, challenging weeks. We've been victorious, but there's a lot of positive momentum. Again, the energy. How do you keep that going?
I was reading a book, and they talked about just, having a positive mindset. So one of my things that we talked about even on the last podcast is mindset. And I'm very big on that. So I always try to keep a positive mindset, so when we talk about the cold weather, I'm like, guys, don't think about the cold. Think about that we're out here practicing when there's no one else, so you always try to keep that type of mindset. And that's like one thing we've been doing really well the last few weeks.
Yeah, it certainly is. Coach, I love the scene in the movie Hoosiers. They're playing, small gym. Now they're in the state championships, and the coach walks out with the tape measure, and he measures the hoop. It's 10 foot. He measures the free throw line. It's 15 foot, showing them it's the same dimensions. We're going to be in the Dome, a big dome. I don't know how many seats, 50,000. They all won't be full, but there'll be a great crowd there. How do you keep our guys to not get lost in the Dome and not say, wow, the bright lights, to bring it back down to the field and your preparation?
And that's a great question. And, and when I played college football, I've been there before. And one of the things that we did was you go there the day before, or the week of, essentially, and try to get that shock and awe, because it's a lot to take in. It really is. So one of the plans in making the itinerary was, all right, let's get the buses, let's get a practice field indoors up there so we could do our walkthrough and practice. And then as Section 9 support, we're going to then go to the Dome tonight and watch Burke play.
Okay.
So we have the boys, everyone has their passes. We could just walk in, kind of tour it a little bit, watch Burke, and then from there, go have some dinner. So they get that, shock.
See it.
Yeah, they can see it.
Okay. Will you get to take them on the field tonight?
Probably not, because they have games going on.
Yeah.
By the time we're going, they'll already, be in motion. So they have a 3 and a 6, and that's not going to get over till 9 o'clock. And we're going to be in the hotel and lights out by then.
Good. Logistically, tomorrow we play at 3 o'clock, Port Jervis. The tickets are out there. It's going to be live streamed. It'll be on the radio. Got to give a shout out to Kevin Halpany, Tom Fagione. Been with us the whole time. They're great on the radio. Logistically, tomorrow, like, you have a wake up time, breakfast time. They're not in their homes. They're not in their rooms. Mom's not cooking them breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah.
How logistically, what are you doing tomorrow?
So we have a breakfast time, and then we have a team meeting. Get on the bus. We got to stop. Get a little quick lunch, something back in their bellies, and then off to the Dome.
Okay.
So we get there an hour and a half before. We get up to the concourse where we could do our warm up, and then finally get on the field. So it's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
And I talked to a bunch of coaches who've been there before, and they're like, "We are a creature of habit," and they basically said they're like, "It's not going to go the way you want it, like you have been your whole career." Where we're out in Gwinnett, 2 hours before time. They're like, "It's not going to be like that. This is what it's going to be." So I'm just trying to prepare ourselves that way of like, hey, we're not going to have that 2 hours. We're going to have an hour and a half to get there, get ready, go upstairs. We can't throw a ball around. Then you have about 25 minutes to get on the field to actually get a warm up. And that's the first time they're going to be on the field.
25 minutes
That's
before
it.
the game.
Yeah. They're like,
So
you are just
2:30.
rushed. You're here, you're there,
Yeah.
so they're like a lot of moving parts.
Wow. Coach Damien Strihrasky here. Super proud. A number of our community families are watching. It's been a great run here. Coach, you're at some point tonight, your head's going to hit the pillow. What's going through your mind tonight?
I think a lot, but at the same time, this is everything we've been working for. All I call it broken plates, in the beginning of the year, and I can tell you that analogy another time, but, a lot of broken plates along the way. But the amount of work and effort they put in throughout the whole season, it's time to showcase what they could do and just, leave it out on the field at this point. And that's it. We're not just happy to be there. We want to win, and we're going to go out that mentality.
You heard it here. We're so excited for you, Coach. I know you got to go. I know you have a busy morning. A couple of gifts for you. Number one, this is for you and your family, Mrs. Striharsky. Coach has been extremely busy with football. I know as a father myself that it does take away from your family, your time. For you, to reminder of that balance with a Go Port.
All
so
right,
this can
awesome.
live on your desk there. Get that there. That's for you.
I know my kids will be playing that with that all day.
Absolutely. But a shout out to your wife, your family, because we can't have the best Damien Strihrasky here with us in Port Jervis if his family doesn't support that. So I know your wife is a huge supporter of what you do and part of the team.
Right.
Sure.
Oh, absolutely. She's part of the backbone and keeps me together and, kind of helps with the logistics and everything else. So she actually has a big part in it for sure.
And second, Coach Striharsky, when you think about Port Pride, I know you didn't go to school here. I didn't go to school here either, but you certainly have earned Port Pride from our community, from our kids, our families. So this is the Port Pride 5 coin here for you, Coach.
That's awesome.
I'd be honored if you kept this in your pocket during the game. But when you think about Port Pride, be responsible, be respectful, be involved, be kind, be honest. Coach lives these values. He brings them. The word intensity is not on here. The word championship is not on here. But we know you bring those things as well. So this is for you, Coach. We're proud of you.
We'll put it on the ring, though.
Yeah, we'll put it on the ring for sure. We're excited for him. This has been a great thing for our community, our school. 6 championships in a row. Coach, before you go, any last things you wanted to say to our community, our kids, your team, our families? The cheerleading team has been a big support. Any last messages
They have.
you want to say?
It's hard to go back and think about all the thank yous you want to give out, and between the community, the school administration, there's so many, and I really have to put that all together on the way back and just, really get it, because I don't want to miss anyone. But I mean, you think about the large amount of people that do have a support and helping hand within it. And it's truly amazing, and that's one reason why, Port is such a big part of my life now. So it's quite a thing.
Yeah. Coach Striharsky and a long line of legendary coaches here. Matt Polanis most recently, Coach Trotta, Coach Semirano, Joe Viglione. He was just here. Bob Corvino. Sorry, Coach Corvino. But so many great coaches here. And certainly you have carried that torch here, Coach.
One of the things they say, one of my old schools is blood runs thick, So if you think about that in a sense of Port Jervis, you look at everyone that coaches here now, helps, supports.
Oh, yeah.
Carroll's, the Hartmans, obviously the Stellatos. I mean, Theodore's. There's so many people along the way that have been part of this program, that played here, now coach here, and that generation is going to keep on going.
Yeah.
So it's quite amazing.
Yeah, a couple great articles came out this
they're
week.
Amazing. Yeah.
One with you, one with the Stellato family. You really put together an excellent coaching staff and a really tight group of boys.
Yeah.
It's been great. You've done great. So I know you got to run, Coach. Anything else you want to say?
Let's go get that championship.
Let's go get that championship. If you're coming to the game, certainly we're looking forward to hearing you in that dome. We're going to fill the space with the black and red. Move the orange out of the way. I don't even know what color Main Annual is, but I don't care. We're bringing the black and red. If you're watching live, again, jump in there to support the team. Coach Striharsky and the program. It's been great. We're going to have an escort out of town here. Correct. Once again, the fire and the police, emergency services supporting you. One quick phone call and bam, it all comes together. So those guys and girls have been great. So,
Coach, like you said, we're going to do a parade around the school, and then the send off, leaving the buses, leaving that school right at 10 o'clock. So I know, they welcome some families, friends, whoever, if they want to sit on the bus platform outside. And as we're walking into the buses, that's fine. And then we have the parade route on out.
Incredible.
Let's go.
Coach, go get it.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks so much. All right. Good luck to you. Coach Striharsky, everyone. I'll see you soon.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's see if JJ's out there. I asked Principal Lazaro to pop in. So good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, man. All right.
We get him.
Who do we got out here?
Yeah.
They're here?
They're up.
Great. Great. We got JJ Gass, our athletic director, coming in. Oh, there's Mrs. Striharsky saying hello on the chat. Wow. Hello, Sandra. Say goodbye to your wife. Cool. All right. Thanks, Coach. Athletic Director Gass. Close that door behind you, please, for the studio here. This is JJ Gass, our athletic director.
Hello.
Welcome, my friend.
How's it going?
Good to see you. You've been busy here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Finally, the game's finally coming.
It's been a bit few days. Scoot in here. JJ, this is year 2? Year 3?
Yeah, 2 years, December 1st.
2 years.
Third school year, but second actual year.
Okay. Wow. Well, pretty exciting. Your second year in the championship football game. It's been a great run. How are you doing? He's getting the kids ready for the game. You're doing all the kind of work behind the scenes. How's it been for you?
All good. A lot of paperwork comes along with this, but all worth it. All worth it. We have, I have the easy job. He's got to get them ready to play and get out on the field. I get to just watch the game. So it's a lot less heart pounding for me, more anxiety and anxiousness for the coaches.
But you're doing all these logistics, right? Setting up the busing and the timing and the kind of working with them about who's going where and when, right?
Yep, doing all that. And Karen Howard has a lot to do with that. She sets up all the busing, did all the hotels, made all those phone calls. So, she made it a little easier on everybody else.
Good.
So it was good.
JJ, you still have a job to do outside all the football stuff. Winter sports is starting. You have a young family as well. We just talked with Damien about that. How do you kind of balance all the other stuff you have to do while having all this football stuff?
It's tough. I've been doing it for a while, so I've been able to, have the home life versus the work life. And luckily, all my family loves sports and athletics as well. So, they come to games. I'm bringing my son up to the game today, so I get some quality time with my son.
Nice.
And, luckily, I have everyone's great here, and they allow me to get to all my kids' stuff. So it's been actually easier than one may think to control both.
Your wife's a great teacher here, HBE, Heather Gass. So it's nice to have the family connection here. Your son will be attending here next
Here
year.
already.
He's here, middle school.
Play modified football this year.
Wow, the undefeated Port Jervis modified team. I actually got a picture going up today, the one from the undefeated team there. Very cool.
Yeah.
JJ, I know you got to run here shortly. What's your message to our community? What's your message to our school as the team's leaving here?
Get out there, cheer them. They're going to parade through town. If you're able to get out there, yell, scream, make it known that we're supporting them. If you can make it up to the game, we'd love it. If not, we understand. If we playing on the radio, we got great radio guys with Tom and
Kevin, sure. Yeah,
doing the radio. So should be an exciting day. Hopefully everyone gets to enjoy it tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, there's certainly a confidence level. I didn't want to put too much pressure saying, Coach, you're going to win, but they're going there to win the game. They're not just happy to be there, is what Coach Striharsky said. And I was thrilled to hear that, because we want them to win. We want to win a championship for Port Jervis, and it's been a great run. It's been an incredible run here with this team. So I'm feeling a lot of positive vibes.
Yeah, I'm expecting great things. Should be fun.
Cool. Thanks for all your work behind the scenes.
Of course.
JJ Gass, everybody, our AD. Is Principal Lazaro here?
Yep, right
There he is. Perfect timing. We got the principal here. 3 of our leaders coming on the program. Super excited about all this good stuff happening. Principal Lazaro.
How are you, Mr. Marlon?
Good to see you. I appreciate you coming on.
Of course.
You're ready. He's ready.
I'm ready.
Good to see you.
All right. How you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Good.
How does it feel for you with all this excitement of football? And you got a school to run, but there's all this excitement right now about football.
You know what, though? This is
Scoot in, Mr. Lazaro, please. Scoot in. No, closer. No, in this one.
All right.
There you go.
Are we good?
There you go.
This is an opportunity that happens. This is a once in 100-year situation right now, right? So you don't want to miss these opportunities. I've known this group of students.
Hold on. Let's get this. Sorry.
I've known this group of students since 7th grade, the seniors. So to watch them, go from 13, 14 up to these young men taking on this tremendous challenge, representing our school in this way, right? And, this will be the first Raider team to do this, and evidently the last
Raider team.
Team to do this, all right? So this is an exciting time. They're making history. This is something that they'll carry with them forever, right? So, and it's honestly, I was driving to work this morning thinking about this, right? Like, how many principals have the opportunity? How many schools have this opportunity? So what they're bringing to our community is tremendous, and really goes back to the leadership of the team. You have Coach Striharsky, Stellato, and all his supporting staff. They have provided a pathway for these young men to demonstrate character and heart. Right. When you look at the list of kids on the team, you realize these kids play as a unit, and they've learned the idea of collaboration, goal setting, stick to itness, right? Grit. Yeah. So here we are in this situation. It's super exciting for the community.
It is. In terms of the school, Mr. Lazar, you've been the principal now a number of years. The team has been a championship team all that time. What does having a championship winning football team do for the culture of the school?
I think what it sets the tone of success, right? It contributes to that tone of success, right? Like when people, so I can do this, right? Like this is, you see yourself in a position where I can get things accomplished. Sometimes people fail because they don't envision the fact that what they want to achieve can be done. Right, and the football team's achievement is coming from a collection of good habits. Yeah. Right, it starts, so it becomes the model of, if you do this and are consistent day in and day out and are committed to something that you're passionate about, here's an outcome, right? And even though the other years, right, haven't been situations where they wound up in the dome, every one of those years is successful.
Oh, yeah.
And when people come together and work together toward goals, they collectively are better. And truthfully, right, that if we think about our teacher team, right, and our faculty and staff team, it's through that collective effort that we improve and become better. So in that same way, this is demonstrated here by the success of the football team.
It really is, yeah. Speaking of passions, Mr. Lazaro, there's an event coming up on Wednesday. You're putting two of your passions together. Literacy. He's a literacy expert. We'll be looking for that presentation. But he's also very savvy financially. Mr. Lazaro, Mr. Kaufman, a math teacher here, business trainee. You're going to be doing an event here for open to our Port Jervis community on Wednesday.
Yeah,
you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, and just our parent, PTSA, our Parent Teacher Student Association, had wanted to offer to the community basics around financial literacy. So I have a bit of a background. Mr. Kaufman actually runs our stock market club. He started our stock market club, which is a game that they play through New York State. And our students have had exposure to this. I've shared with students just concepts. We wanted to offer that to the community just as some basic fundamentals, ways to get started, right? So we're by no means experts, but we definitely we'd like to share out some of those that information, because the truth is it's important information for people to participate in that type of system when possible. So
Wednesday, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
High school library. New library.
High school library.
Okay.
So yeah, everyone's welcome. We encourage you to bring young people with you.
Yeah.
We'll have some devices set up where you can play around with the financial investment calculator.
They're not buying stocks that night.
No one's buying stock. We're not pushing any stock. We're not
financial literacy.
Yeah, so it's an opportunity. It's a learning opportunity, and really an opportunity for people to share. That's at the end of the day.
I think that's great, Mr. Lazaro. Well, we got a parade here. We have a walkthrough. It's going to be exciting. So we're going to go get ready for that. Principal Lazaro has done an amazing job here in the schools. We're moving in the right direction in a lot of ways.
Yeah, we're excited. Honestly, this is a great time in Port Jervis, and so go Raiders. Yeah.
It's not going to be Raider that much longer, but it's a great day to be a Raider. It's
absolutely.
I know that'll be another big thing we kick off in 2025.
Yeah,
the name and the vote and all that kind of stuff.
And we can still find connections there, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're excited about all these things. Good stuff going on.
Our colors aren't changing. Our pride's not changing. And certainly our love for Port Jervis schools and our community, that's not going to change. Dana Presto, one of our guys there. That's right, Dana. Good luck. So, Mr. Lazaro, thanks, man. I know you got a busy day. I appreciate a couple minutes.
Thank you for the time.
Absolutely.
Go for it, guys. Have a great weekend.
All right. We are going to sign off. A couple more minutes. We will have the parade here, and then there's going to be a community send-off. That's happening at 10. The parade's going to be about 9:35-ish, 9:40, depends when they get to us. So I'm going to go get ready for that. I do want to give a heartfelt, warm thank you to all of the supporters of the team. And again, not just the football team, all of our athletic teams that are playing, but certainly the football. Now, I mean, they've gone into winter sports here. It's gone so long. There's families that feed these young men and the ladies that help out too. Our cheerleaders, right? Our Coach Addy and the incredible support. All the families that come to the game. All the people that listen on the radio. All of our teachers who encourage, and staff, the cafeteria staff, our custodial staff, our secretaries, the staff and the teachers that support the boys in class, out of class, hold the boys accountable. In the classroom, on the fields, our leadership here. You met J.J. Gass, our principal, Superintendent Dr. Bell, and Mr. Tim, Dr. Walkowitz. Just the support is real. It's great. It's great to see. And we are excited about this opportunity. So a big Port Pride, 2 claps for our team. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. And we will see you at the Dome or hear you on the radio or see you on the live stream. Thanks, everybody. Go Port. Let's get this video here. Bam.